Trails Campground on the left.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We're at 1,000 Trails, Lake Conroe. That's in Conroe, Texas. And we arrived in here last night after dark. Just got set up. And I did not shoot any video on the way out because that was a long driving day. 410 miles to be exact yesterday, which is quite a bit. We were extremely tired. I might have got a little bit of video driving, but it wasn't much. I'm probably not even going to include it in this video. But we decided that today was laundry day, so we're down here at the laundry room doing it. And I thought I'd just show you around a little bit here on 1,000 Trails. So let me turn the camera around so you can see. And here we are. You can see they got a nice little dog park here. Yeah, it's all fenced in. And then right next to it's basketball courts, 2 of them. And yes, they are lighted for nighttime play. As we go up, we are headed towards the laundry room. Patty's inside doing laundry, so I'm not even gonna go in there. But we're gonna come up. And they have a couple shuffleboard courts. Over there on that end, there's horseshoes. And then the famed pickleball. And as we get along, you'll see they have cornhole here. They've got a couple over here on the side that nobody has used in a while. And it's got a nice little roof over everything here. Nice little spot to sit out and eat. And then up that way is your miniature golf. Way down is the pool. I don't know as the pool is. I see people up there. I see people, but I don't know if anybody's in. So. So, campers all around. We'll show you a little bit of the campground here in a minute. Good morning. It's moving day. You ready? Where are we going?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. We're headed about 195 miles this morning as we pull out of 1,000 Trails Lake Conroe. We're headed to another 1,000 Trails. It's up at Lake Whitney. So it's up a little bit closer to Dallas, but still not quite there. We loaded the car last night, so we don't have to do that today. And we're just gonna roll nice and slow. We got to stop at the dumpster, and then we're gonna hit the road. Forecasted time to be in.
Turn left on 1,000 Trails on Lake Conroe.
You know, it doesn't say. It doesn't give me a time, but that's strange.
Turn
I
left.
do believe it's going to be someplace around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, though, so we can get a chance to relax tonight and have some dinner and maybe check out some of the area. But
In 600 feet, slide right onto 1,000 Trails on Lake Conroe.
All right. We'll see you in a little bit.
Fun, fun, fun.
Alright. This is the site they said. You're good. I gotta really check this out. This is a gorgeous site. But oh my. This is a beautiful site. Hey there. Well, we're in. We are in a nice little site at Lake Whitney, Texas, which is not too far from Waco. Interesting drive coming up. We were going over hills, long stretches of road, 2-lane highway, 75-mile-an-hour speed limit. And of course I was doing my usual 62 to 64. So they did have some passing lanes available, so we got out of everybody's way for that. But it was an interesting drive. We had some pretty severe crosswinds. And at one point I had to slow down to like 57, 58 miles an hour just so I could control. But we did it. There was no danger. And we got here to Lake Whitney, and they gave us a choice of 2 sites and said, you know, just go and pick one. And we picked site number B72. And I like this site almost as much as the site we had down in the Keys, down at Sunshine Key Resort. Of course, you can't beat that. Being in the Keys, the warmth, the sun, the sea breezes, you can't beat that. But this place right here is pretty cool too. So I'll flip the camera on so you can see it. We'll be right back. All right, we'll give you a walk around. You can tell that Holly's a little dirty. And I just got my foot on some thorny type of ivy. But we have 50 amp hookup, water and sewer. We have absolutely enough room for the tow dolly. And I had to unhook it, unload the car. Patty pulled the dolly down with the car. And then I backed it into this point, dropped it, and then pulled the car out and then backed Holly into this spot. And as you can see, there's a lot of trees around this site. And it was not an easy job backing in, because I had to go around those trees and the trees on the other side. But nice little area here, picnic table. Here's a bank that drops off to the woods. I understand we have armadillos here, so you know, I'm going to be looking for an armadillo. But what this really reminds me of is excellent turkey hunting. Never hunted wild turkey in Texas, not gonna, but I sure wish I had a hen call with me, because there's a ridge way over there that I'm sure I could get a gobble from some old longbeard over there. So who knows, I may end up downtown and finding a little sports shop and buy a turkey call. I've got like 100 of them at home, but they're not doing me any good in New York. So anyways, we're settled in. We got 2 nights here before we make the drive to Albuquerque. So hang on just a second. That's better. Now I'm back here. Again, we have 2 nights here before we head towards Albuquerque. We're going to take 2 nights on the road. Camp Walmart's, I believe, both of them. And then we'll get into Albuquerque on Friday afternoon and staying at Enchanted Trails. We're really looking forward to that. Can't wait to get those hugs from the grandchildren and see Chris. And Shanda too. Don't want to forget Shanda. But anyways, we're going to lay low here. I'm going to work on some videos, I think. Haven't told that to Patty yet, but I'm sure she'll be good with it. And by the way, we seem to have excellent Wi-Fi hookup here to the cell tower, so visible service is pretty good. And actually Verizon is very good too. So okay folks, we'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye.